Hello everyone and welcome back to the One Stop Co-op Shop. This is Colin and we're going to start session 2 of Shadows of Kilforth. Now the nice thing is I did my editing before finishing this playthrough and I realized that I should not have been able to move over here. I should have lost 1 AP when I went into the Arid Ruins and I didn't. So what I'm going to do is I should have ended my turn here. And so because of that, I would have lost 1 health because that's in Gloom. So I'm going to lose 1 health and 1 AP for this turn. So normally I'd have 7 actions, but I'm only going to have 6. We are in a location without an encounter card, so I am going to use our Jingasa though to gain 1 rest AP. So that will get me that health back, but it doesn't give me an action back. So I still only have 6 actions. The only way that I know of to get a conjure keyword is by getting a spell. And I think the best way for us to get a spell is to go and do a market action. I've got tons of gold, so I have to get over here. I really don't want this Lord of Pride out because that will make our class abilities negated. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, try and take care of those 2 things, and then we'll go from there. So for our first out of our 6 actions, we're going to move into the Fool's Den. But the Fool's Den gives us +1 AP when we move there. So we just gain that AP back, but we do have to draw an encounter card, and I am not hidden. What do we have? We have a Called Home. This is an event, and it says, add the first place from the forest deck to any adjacent location and place your claim token on it. Only you can encounter this place. To other heroes, it does not exist. Oh, that's cool. Won't really matter for us placing our token. I'll just place it on the board because I'm the only one playing. The top place location that we have is Twilight Memorial. This actually looks awesome, you guys, because we can just leave this alone. It's place abode forest. I'm going to put this in the adjacent location this way to the left. That would be the Imperial Forest. We can, if we want, to try and pass this by doing these tests, but we can also rest while this card is out. That's what the map effect is. This is actually being quite fortuitous for us because we can place this over here. This will get discarded into the forest. We're back here. We still haven't even used an AP because we regained that health because of the Fool's Den. And so what we can do now is for 1 action, our first out of our 6, we can move into the Imperial Forest. Now, I was thinking I would have to go and draw another encounter card. Could have been an enemy. Could have been something I'd have to deal with. I know it's this place. I'm going to ignore it. I don't need it. Instead, what I'm going to do for our second action is move into the shrine. So that was action number 2. And then action number 3, let's go ahead and do a market action. We're definitely going for spells, and what's great is we get to draw 3 of them. We have Antidote, Divine Wind, and Snake Wall. I'm not even going to look at these 2. They're healing and kinetic. I can't even put out kinetic. I already have a kinetic, that Flame Walk. So I'm not even going to look at these 2 because this one says Conjuring. Yes! We'll pay the 3 gold, and this states that we can veil this and relocate an animal enemy to an adjacent location. Not really that helpful, but hey, it's got the Conjuring keyword. That's what we care about. And don't forget, this is out on the table as an asset. I'd love to do a regale action, but we don't have the 8 gold. We only have 6, so I need to get some more gold. So I've got 3 more actions. That'll be 1 of the 3. And then I think let's go ahead and try it. We're going to use our last 2 actions. We're going to try and influence this. We could have maybe tried that before, but whatever. Twilight Memorial, we're going to try and influence it. If we do, we'll gain 3 gold. Our total influence is 3, so we're going to roll 3 dice. We can do this twice. We've got 2 actions left. We'll roll. We've got 1 success. Okay, we can do 1 more roll. Come on, if I can get 1 success, I can use Fate to pass it. Let's see. We'll roll. There it is. Oh, I don't even need Fate. 2 more successes. That's a total of 3. Perfect. So we'll discard this card and grab a title, but we'll gain the 3 gold that we need to do our regale action next round. We'll draw that top title card, and is the Wolf Keeper. Oh, it's a steed. Hero enters play, place 3 HP on this card. Whenever you would lose 1 HP, you can discard 1 HP from here. Whoa, that is really cool. We'd have to go to the Wheeled Heart. That's not biased at all. Oh, that's such a great card, though. I want to put that out. Let's move to that night phase. We'll flip our next one. We have a Bridge Collapse. This is a place. We need to place an obstacle token. This is going to be in another forest location. Discard a place from play, and then place this place at the Imperial Forest. Well, we have this festival right here. Yeah, they're not dancing anymore. That's gone. And then this will be placed in the Imperial Forest. Well, the Imperial Forest is exactly where we are. So fortunately, it's at the end of your turn that you'll lose health if you're in a place of gloom. So we're okay, but we need to get out of that location before the next round. But yeah, next round, I'm definitely getting over here, getting rid of the Lord of Pride. Oh, and I also can do my Regale now. Our first action this round will be to do our Regale action. We will use one of our action points. We need an item, a merit, and a conjuring. All of these are actually assets, so they're all going to be on the table, not in my hand. We have our merit with our Lord's Servant. We're going to keep that one. We have our Jingasa for our item, so we'll keep that. But then this snake wall that we have here, I'm actually going to use it for the conjuring, but then I'm going to discard it, and I'm going to gain 3 gold because of it. Whenever you use an asset for your saga, you can discard it for the full gold value. We also have to pay the 8 money. That's a lot. But that will finish Chapter 4. We are now on to our finale. So we have the secret chamber. We found that secret chamber to the Tomb of Ancients. We have to go to Aurora Crags and then get a total of 7 successes doing a study test. Ooh, but I do have that card. Remember, my deed. It gives me 2 automatic successes, hence the reason why I wanted to pick that card. We also get a level upgrade, and we get 1 additional health. So going forward, we'll have 8 actions. We have our 2 skills we can choose from. We either have the Bastion of Hope. Sacrifice 1 spell and add 1 success to a test and heal 2 HP. We're not a Bastion of Hope. We're a demon. I'm going to do this Alchemist. We can do a Deed Veil. Place 1 of your gold on this card, limit 4. Then we can Deed Veil, discard X gold from this card to add X successes to a test. So we can, once a round for free, which I'm going to do right now, we can place 1 of our gold on here. Hence the reason I converted that spell to gold. I'm going to use gold as successes. I'm realizing right now I am in the Imperial Forest, and I have this athlete just sitting here. Yeah, please. Let's go ahead and do a free Discover AP. We can do that because you can do a Discover action even if there's an obstacle in your location. The only things obstacles stop are confronting and doing a search, but they don't stop movement and they don't stop discovery. At least that's how I'm reading the rules. So, boom, we just got an athlete down. +1 to our strength and +1 to our influence, because look at him. Yeah, people are probably like, ooh, look at who he's got going with him. He can talk to all the people, and then if we end up not liking him, we can just kill him. Then we'll use actions 2 and 3 to move over here and take care of this Lord of Pride. The bishop's right-hand man, the Lord, is dressed spectacular, sporting a magnificent turban and a twisted grin. He promises to free the innocent from their inhibitions and pain, corrupted bywords for their flesh and families. But now his fate is inextricably intertwined with your own. We have to discard either a fate or a rumor. I don't have a fate, but I do have a rumor. I will go ahead and discard this card that was in my hand to defeat that bishop. That means this card will go to our hand, and we get to draw from this bag. So the loot bag, and we get 3 gold. Great, we can use gold as successes. Love it. We're then going to use our loot token here that lets us move to any Badlands location. We're going to go to our Badlands location for our final saga. I know it's only 2 spaces away, but still feel like it's worth it. We'll still have 4 actions left to try and get 7 successes. I think that's a pretty good chance. But first, we have to see what we find in the Badlands. Oh, we found an enemy. We have Kuei. Oh, she looks terrible. Enemy, undead, Badlands. Her effect is, during battle, your 5s are not successes. Our trophy is 1 ally, or take 1 ally asset from another hero and put it into play. Whoa, you can actually take someone else's ally. Yeah, 4 dice, +1 because she is surprising us since we did not hide. I've been going, well, why would I need to hide? We will use our Jujitsu, though, to put that back down to 4 for this first round. She's rolling 4 dice. But remember, we do have our athlete here, so now we're rolling 4 + 1 is 5. I think, do I want to go to Tiger form? If I go to Tiger form, but maybe I can, no, I'm not going to go to Tiger form yet. So we're going to do 4 + 5, and I am going to use our Flame Walk as well. For that first round, we're going to roll a total of 8 dice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to 4, so we're doubling the amount of dice. 5s not being successes, though, is terrible. But what can we do? We've got a fighter. Oh, look at that. I've got a 6 and a 6. Okay, I've got 2 total damage to her, but she has hit me for 2 damage. So I'm going to lose 2 health, and both health has to come from ones that I have actions remaining. So I had 4 actions remaining, you guys. Now I only have 2 actions remaining. Oh, except for, wait. I think I'm going to save one of these. I'm going to use one of my loot. I got this a long time ago. I have my buckler. That lets me prevent 1 point of HP loss. Thank you very much. And she will have 2 points of damage on her. Oh, man, if only it was 3, I could use a rumor to take her out. Let's go ahead and do our next round. We will only get to roll 5 dice now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To her 4. Still looking for only 6s. She's brutal. Let's see. We'll roll them up. I've got 1 6. That 5 doesn't count. Holy moly, she hit me for 3 damage. I only got her for 1 point of damage, so I'm going to lose 3 health, and then I'm going to discard this Lord of Pride for our 4th success. I can use the Fates 1 time per day, using it to take her out. Ugh. Well, at least we were able to beat her. First thing we get to do is to grab an ally. There's no other players, so we're just going to grab the top card as an ally. We've got a Scientist. Defeat a Seek quest. Ooh, cool. In your location. The big thing is that help our study, which is nice. We'd have to go to the Dark Pinnacle. Then I am going to discard her to get an item, and I'll draw for loot. And you can see here, look, I only have 4 health, you guys. What I am going to do is I will use my Doctor to gain 1 of those health back. And then my Jingasa here, I will exhaust that to gain another health back. Those things are so important. You need that health. Let's see what item we have. We'll flip this. We have the Black Scale Poison. Lose 1 AP and defeat an enemy at your location. That's kind of cool. Probably won't put that out, but that'll go into my hand at least as a rumor. And then let's go ahead and grab a loot. Let's see. We grabbed, what's this? A Vendor. Gain 1 market AP. You can do that anywhere you want and do a market action. Oh, I don't know if I can do it anywhere I want. I probably have to go to the shrine, and then I can do a market for free, a market action for free. Well, another round in the books. I was really hoping we'd have our saga completed. Not so much. Lightning Strike. Okay. Reveal, discard an enemy from play. This Ogre Brute was just shot by lightning. Cool. And we have as a weather effect now, heroes entering any planes lose 1 AP. That's terrible. That's where we always need to go, is planes. And we're going to have to discard the Wintry Cold, so finally that's gone. But this is also a planes card. That means another plot is going to come out. The plot that we have will be the Marshal of Pride. We have to make camp in this location. This has a trap. Bishop of Pride gains +2 maximum HP. If we don't get rid of that, he'll have a total of 12 health instead of 10. Heaven's Gate is way over here. We were just there. We could have taken care of this bishop or this marshal, but no, we didn't. Okay, our next round, we've got to get our finale taken care of. Then our ancient will come out and we can decide what we want to do. I also need to heal up a bit. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 health. Well, that should be easy to heal the remaining 2. So I'll have my 8 health at the beginning of the next turn. I just wanted to show you guys, this is what our board state looks like. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 assets out. We have our class, Diabolist, with that Oni. Remember that guy? And then we have 4 cards in our hand. We also have our 4 skills. This is when I wish I purchased the mat for the player sheets. I just didn't think I would use it, and now, oh man, well, whatever. I don't have them, that's fine. So what I'm going to do to start this turn, first thing I will do is exhaust this to get that free rest AP, and that will give us 1 health back, but we don't get that as an action. And then we'll go ahead and heal with our Doctor for our other one. We'll exhaust this, and we'll get our other HP back. So we have our 8 health back, but we only have 6 actions this round. We're in our location to do our final saga. We need 7 total successes on a study test. Our study is 4. We are going to use our professor, so we finally started to learn how to study, and we get 2 automatic successes for a study test. So we have 2, we only need 5 more. I have 6 actions. Here's action 1, rolling 4 dice, and we have 2 successes there. So we'll grab these. That's a total of 4. So that was action 1. Here we go for action 2. We'll roll that up. Oh, no successes. We're just going to have to keep pushing. We'll do action 3. Okay, come on, come on. We've got, oh, that was almost a 6. We got 1 more success there. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. We still have 3 more actions. Let's do this. Come on. Oh, look at that. All of those are successes. We just broke through that secret chamber. Since we just defeated the secret chamber card, we get to flip it over. Now we get to do one of two different things. We can either play this immediately as an asset, or we could use it and discard it for 12 gold. Now unfortunately, how I understand it, this card has the arcane keyword, so I think if I play this out, I'm going to have to discard my enchantress. I think that's worth it. Look at this. +2 and +2 for our fight. So +2 of our study and +2 for our fight. And look at this. When it enters play, I get to draw a spell and put it into play as an asset. I can ignore the limit of 6 for this. So if I already had 6 assets out, I could have a 7th. So I'm definitely going to play this, but I do believe that means my Enchantress has to go. She was totally useful, but at this point, this looks better. We've got our Ancient Weakness. Plus, with this being our Ancient Weakness, we can totally go against that Bishop of Pride, right? We'll see. I'll grab the top card of our spell deck. Let's see what we get. We'll have an Animal Companion. We changed the Enchantress to an animal. Maybe with our skills of what we learned about the Ancients. She was annoying anyways. We turned her into an animal. This is a Deed Sacrifice. When the loss of 1 or more HP would cause you to be defeated, prevent all of that HP loss. Ooh, that is going to be amazing in the boss fight. If we're about to die, this will stop it. And we have more than 2 study, so we should be able to use that. And you may have noticed I put it down as an asset. It's not a rumor. I got to put it as an asset. I am then also going to exhaust this skill to place my 2nd gold on there. I just wanted to show you that so I don't forget. Now, though, the Bishop of Pride will come out onto the board. He's going to go to the Towers of Cain. And you know where that is? Where all of these obstacles are. We have to get all the way over there. We have our loot token here that can allow us to move to any mountain location. We're going to go ahead and use that. That does not take an action, and we're going to go to the Dark Pinnacle. That is going to put us right next to that Ancient. But we are going to have to draw a Mountains card, and I did not go hidden. We'll find out if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We have an event. We have an enchanted item. First hero performs a Sneak 4 test. Holy moly, Sneak 4. If you pass, you get to draw 3 items, choose one to put into play as an asset, discard the rest, and attach this card to it to gain its fight bonus. This card does not count as an asset. Whoa! We have to do a Sneak 4? Well, thanks to that Animal Companion, we actually just bumped our Sneak value from 3 to 4. So there is a chance, even though it's highly not likely. We need to get 4 successes. If I get 3, I can definitely discard a card for Fate for our 4th one. We're looking for 4 or even 3 successes. 3 successes would work here. Let's roll them up. Oh, that was a 4. If that had been a 5. No, that's only 2 successes. I can only use 1 Fate, so nothing I can do. That's a fail. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do a Deed Sacrifice on our Lord's Servant. We're going to use this card's ability to defeat a plot card at any location. We're going to defeat this one that requires each hero to sacrifice an asset for each battle round. That could get pretty bad. So we're going to automatically defeat this. The Tower of Pride, erected to honor the evil ancient from which it borrows its name. This repulsive edifice, though decorated with intricate, bejeweled gargoyles and azure arches, reeks of malignance and decay, a meeting place for the Dark Ones who honor the Bishop of Pride and indulge in his chaotic rituals. It must be purged. So as the Lord's servant, we sent somebody out probably to go and take care of this place. Probably burned it down. Hopefully. Maybe kept one of the gargoyles for fun. I have 2 actions left. I think I'm going to go ahead and move into this location. Now, you don't have to immediately attack the Ancient. You actually have to do a confront action, and I've got all those obstacles in the way. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of one for my final action, but that location is in gloom, so I'm going to lose 1 health at the end of this turn. There isn't much else I can do. We're removing an obstacle, so I'm going to draw a loot, and we have a map one that lets us move to any Badlands location. We'll end our turn, make camp there. It's pretty gloomy, so we're going to lose a health, and then we will draw our next night card, and we have the Biting Frost. Ooh, we already have a new weather card. And I'm already realizing I cheated. I'm going to go ahead and put that loot back, and I'm going to put this obstacle back because we moved into a plains location, and the lightning strike is out. That meant we would have lost 1 AP by moving there. So I moved the obstacle back, and I'm going to put this map loot back into the bag. Okay, so we have Biting Frost. Place 2 obstacles at each location for each stranger it has. When a stranger enters play, place an obstacle on it. And we're going to have Spider Grove go into gloom. There are, I believe, 2 strangers out. The Diplomat visit over here, and this Marshal of Pride. This one is a place, and this one is a quest. So no more over there. That's an event. That is a place. I think we're good. The Spider Den is right here. That will fall to gloom. We're now going to have 7 actions this round. It's the question of, am I going to try and take the Ancient out this round or wait one more round? I'm really running out of time. And the reason I say that is we haven't even looked at the Bishop of Pride's special abilities. Let's look at those quick before I start that next round so you understand what we're thinking about. When we start our battle with the Bishop of Pride, first thing he's going to do is require us to lose a title and all fate. We don't have any titles out anymore because I think we got rid of the one that we had. That's why I did that. And I don't have any fate. I used it all. Then he's going to gain +1 maximum and current HP for each ally and each stranger in play. Well, we have 1 ally. Remember, I did get rid of the Enchantress. Feel kind of bad about it, but it made sense. But then we have 2 strangers in play, so that's going to be +3 health. Then when a battle round starts, draw and discard a knight card. If none remain, the game ends immediately. I have 9 knight cards left, 9 of them. So that means we only can go for a total of 9 battle rounds. And then this one doesn't matter because if we don't defeat him here, we lose. So unlike any other combat, if you go against the Ancient, once you start, you cannot escape. And if you do lose, you're eliminated from the game. I think we're going to try and last one more round, you guys. This is what we're going to do. We're going to use our Doctor here. We get to heal 1 HP. Okay, so that heals us to full. We only have 7 actions. We cannot use the Jingasa because it's a rest AP in there and counter cards here. We are then going to spend 3 actions to get rid of all 3 of these obstacles. We get to draw 3 loot items. So our first one is 3 gold. Our second one is 2 gold. And our third one is a tome. And the tome is gain 1 regale HP. Well, that's totally useless. We can't regale anymore. We're then going to use our Alchemist again, and we're going to exhaust it using another one of our gold that we have over here and put another gold on here. So this will have 3 total gold on it. We've done 3 actions. We have 4 more. I think we're going to try and take care of this Shrine of Pride. In bygone times, gorgeously carved murals and handsome paintings adorned the walls of this unholy stronghold. Now the church has been gutted, its walls ripped and peeling, the decorations and art all torn and shredded. Gambling figures in red robes holler and shriek as they cavort in the ruins, espousing the return of the old ways and a new dawn of hatred and pain. In order for us to defeat this, we need to exhaust all of our skills. Definitely can do that. We only have 2 skills right now that we haven't used. That would be our Professor and our Jujitsu. We'll exhaust both of those, but we have just defeated this plot card, which will go into our hand as a rumor. And we get to draw another loot token. Oh, a potion. What's that one? Heal 1 HP. Cool. We still have 3 more actions. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move into here with this Marshal and spend 2 of my final actions to remove those 2 obstacles. We'll get 2 more pieces of loot. I'm just looting it up, you guys. We have a trap. Lose 1 HP immediately. Oh. Okay, well, I'll lose 1. Then I'll use this. No, I'm not going to use the potion. I'll keep that. I'll just lose the 1 HP. I actually couldn't have gotten rid of the second obstacle because that would have been my first trap. Bummer. And that would have been my last action. But because we're camping here, I believe we can actually take out the Marshal of Pride. And if you look here, even though this location's in gloom, it has a dash, so I don't think we lose a health for camping here for that night. Instructed to enact the bishop's will amongst the people, this peculiarly charismatic robed man preaches to the lost and impressionable from within abandoned places of worship. Beyond reach of local laws and customs, he is free to lead the unwary down a dark path of sin and sacrifice. He promises to fulfill their dreams, but instead delivers nightmares from which they will never awaken. You must offer the people an alternative. Yeah, I'll probably just kill them. I'm a demon. Come on. But at least I'm taking care of this Marshal of Pride. I don't know. This is where I'm not entirely sure. Do I get to draw a loot? I'm going to say I don't because I'm not actually doing an obstacle removing. All I'm doing is making camp here. But this card will go into my hand. And actually my hand is already too full, so I'm going to have to discard a card. And I think I'll just discard this one. And what's nice is I just got rid of a stranger, so that's going to weaken the bishop. Now there's also no encounter cards in our location, so let's use our Jingasa to gain a rest AP. Use that to get that HP back that we lost. So we're back to 8 HP. We'll end this round by drawing our Knight card, and we have a Tsunami. Okay, this is going to replace our other weather card. Discard a stranger from play, then all heroes not hidden lose 1 loot. Ooh, that's us. Well, that's easy. I'll go ahead and lose that Regale HP loot. Never going to use that. And we can discard a stranger from play, which that actually does help us. We'll get rid of this Diplomat. This Diplomat is toast. But, bummer, this is a plains location, so one more plot's going to come out. This is the final plot, and it is the Edifice of Pride. Now, this one has a trap, discard all your loot. I guess I'm just going to have to deal with that. I don't think I'm going to be going there. So we'll be placing this in the Serene Lake. The Serene Lake is right here. We'll flip that and place the plot card. All right, it's time. Let's take on that bishop. We've thwarted all but one of the plots for the Bishop of Pride. I am not unhappy about that. Action 1 will move into here. Action 2, let's confront him. First things first, we have the trap from the one plot we did not take care of. All of our loot is gone. We just can't use any of the loot. Fine with me. Then we have to sacrifice one title and all fate. We don't have any titles on the board, so we don't have to worry about that. He's going to gain +1 maximum and current health for each ally. We have the athlete out, and that's actually it. So his total health is only 11. Now we do have to remember that each time we have a battle start, we have to discard one card from the knight deck. There's 8 cards there, so I've got 8 rounds. I think I can take out 11 health, hopefully. Looking at our base fight stat, we have 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll use our Were-Tiger ability for 9. That's a total of 9. We're going to exhaust this to automatically deal 3 damage to him. So he's going to go from 11 down to 9. And if I can count right, that's actually 8. 11 minus 3 is 8. So he only has 8 health, just like us. We're also going to have that first round. He's only going to roll 7 dice instead of 8. Adding to our 9 dice, we're going to add +3 to that because of our Flame Walk. So that's 12. And then we will use Oni for a total of 16. 16 dice. Now, technically, these attacks happen simultaneously, but with that amount of dice, I'm going to do them individually. So the first thing we do is we just discard this knight card. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. I think we're actually going to do okay. Let me grab 16 dice. I have all 16 dice in my hand. This is the health of the Bishop of Pride, and that over there, the red, is our health. Looking for 5s and 6s. Okay, here's 1, 2, 3, 4. We just dealt 4 damage to him. He will then get to attack us back. He'll roll 8 dice. We'll grab all of these ones. Those are the 8 dice, I believe. So we'll grab them. Okay, let's see how much damage he's going to do to us. Oh, -1. We're only going to do 7 dice for this first attack because of our skill that we used. He'll roll, and he got no successes. I mean, that's just brutal. Okay, for our next attack, we have to reduce the amount of dice we used by 3 because we cannot use our spell. So we'll only roll 13 dice. I've got 8 here, plus the remainder to make a total of 13. Let's give him a roll, and we've got 1 success. Oh my gosh, only 1. Okay, now he's ready. He's going to roll all 8 dice. Oh, and this is our second battle round, so I should discard another knight card. But we're doing okay. We still have 6 left. So he's going to roll 8 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, don't hit me. Don't hit me too hard. Okay, that's only 1 success. We have our Jingasa. We can sacrifice this card to prevent the loss of 1 HP. Doesn't even hit us. Great. Now we're going to go back to rolling our 13 for the next round, but we are going to have to discard another knight card. Oh, it's a good thing we've got a lot of knight cards. What, there's only 5 left? Yep, we only have 5 left. So let's roll up. We need 3 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dead. Dead, dead, dead. He does get to attack us. Let's just see. If he got successes on all 8, we would still win even if he defeated us. But let's see. I just want to see how much damage he would do to us. Rolling 8. He would hit us 1, 2, 3. 3 of our health. We'd still have 5 left. So we just took out that Bishop of Pride. It's really hard to explain just how enjoyable this game is. You start off with only 4 actions. Remember, we fought that Phoenix, and we could hardly beat him. He was rolling 4 dice. We were rolling 4 dice. Should have been rolling 6, but we hardly defeated him, right? We only had 2 health after that fight. Then, at the end, we took on a Bishop of Pride, attacked for, 4 rounds there? We had 5 night events left, and we were able to take him out and still have 5 health remaining. So cool, so fun to see how your character builds up. And every time I've played this, I've had a very different experience, which I really enjoy. I mean, the map being random is one thing, but really the big thing is what you find and what you encounter really shapes the story of your character. I love it. Now, how this game compares to Gloom of Kilforth, I feel like they are quite similar, and that's actually good for me. That's what I want. I'm really excited to try and mix them together. Maybe my next playthrough I'll do on the channel, I'll actually do them mixed together. I'll have to learn how to do that. It's a little bit weird with the different location names. We'll have to see. But, oh, man, such a great game. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for you all that decided to stick with me all the way to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you at the next stop.